Hi everyone, today we cover some more questions on Microsoft Azure Fundamental AZ-900, which these questions are frequently asking questions in AZ-900 certification. If you come across this question, you can easily get clear the certification. Let us start the session. First question. Where will you find details on the personal data collected by Microsoft, how you can use the data, and what the data is used for. The given option for this question is Microsoft Privacy Statement, Microsoft Defender for Cloud, the Data Protection Addendum, the Microsoft Online Service Terms. So, the correct answer which we have to choose from the right option we have to choose. The Microsoft Privacy Statement. Option A, Microsoft Private Statement, Microsoft Defender for Cloud, Data Protection, Microsoft Online Services Terms. So the correct answer for this question is option A. Why means the Microsoft Privacy Statement is where you will find details on the personal data collected by Microsoft. They use the data and what the data is used for it. It outlines the Microsoft practices regarding the collections, protection for personal information across its products and services. This statement is essential for understanding Microsoft's approach to privacy and data handling. Next question. An IT engineer needs to create a virtual machine in Azure. Currently, the IT engineer has an Android OS based workstation. Which of the following can the IT engineer use to create the desired virtual machine in Azure? So for this question, actually the given options are Microsoft Power Apps, Azure Cloud Shell, Azure PowerShell, Azure Command Line. So coming to Azure PowerShell and Azure Command Line, these are the interfaces that allow users to interact with Azure services, including creating and managing virtual machines. Coming to Azure PowerShell, Cloud Shell, or Azure Command Line, these are the virtual machine in Azure. Both PowerShell and Command Line or Command Line interfaces allow user to interact with Azure services. So for this question, the right answer is Azure Cloud Shell. So IT engineer to create virtual machine, the IT engineer used to decide which option is Azure Cloud Shell. Next question. Which of the following is true regarding the services offered as Azure Germany? So this is the question. They have given some options. We should choose which is the right. It means true regarding the services provided by Azure Germany. So Azure Germany. Option A. Azure Germany is a physically isolated instance of Microsoft Azure. It uses world-class security, compliance services that are critical to Germany data privacy, regulation for all systems and applications built on its architecture. Option B, can be used by all customers globally. C, all customers who reside in the EU, all customers who intended to do business in the EU. So for this question, the answer is A. Why means I will explain. Azure Germany is a unique cloud region specifically designed to address the needs of customers in Germany, especially those with strict data and compliance requirements. It provides data residency in Germany and is operated with Germany Data Trust. T-System International GmbH. Azure Germany offers a subset of Azure services and is physically isolated from other regions to ensure compliance with Germany data protection regulation. So, for this question, option A is accurately describes the services offered as a part of Azure Germany. Next question. You have an on-premises network that contains several servers. You plan to migrate all servers to Azure. You need to recommend a solution to ensure that some of the servers are available if a single Azure data center goes offline for an extended period. The given option is A. Fault tolerance, B. Elasticity, C. Scalability, D. Low latency. So the correct answer is tolerance. Y means I will explain. Fault tolerance refers to the ability of a system to continue operating in the event of a failure. In the context of Azure migration, implementing a fault tolerance ensures that some of the servers remain available even if single Azure data center goes offline for extended period. This can be achieved by deploying redundant resources across multiple Azure regions or availability zones. By distributing the resources across the different geographical locations, the impact of data center outage is minimized and services can continue running without the disruption. Therefore, fault tolerance is a recommended solution to ensure high quality availability and resilience during the Azure migration. Fault tolerance. Next question. A team of developers at your company plans to deploy and then remove 50 customized virtual machines each week. 30 of the virtual machines run Windows Server 2016 and 20 of virtual machines run Ubuntu Linux. You need to recommend which Azure services will minimize the administrative effort required to deploy and remove the virtual machines. What should you recommend? The given options are Azure Reserved Virtual Machine Instance, Azure Virtual Machine Scale Sets, Azure Div Test Labs, Microsoft Managed Desktop. So they have given a small note for this. Azure Div Test Labs enables a developer on a teams to effectively self-manage virtual machines and pass resources without waiting for approvals. So the correct answer will goes to the Azure Div Labs. Why means, so here Azure Div Test Labs is specially designed to the streamline management of development and test environment in Azure. It allows developers to quickly recreate, deploy and remove virtual machines and other resources without the need for extensive administrative overhead. With Azure Dev Test Labs, deployers can define customer templates for VM configuration, including Windows servers, making it suitable for the scenario described. Overall, these services help them minimize administrative effort by providing self-service capabilities for developers to provision and manage their own environments, including the deployment and removal of virtual machines as needed. So, Azure Dev Test Labs is recommended option to meet the requirements of deploying and removing 50 customized virtual machines each week efficiently. So, for the given statement, the answer is Azure Dev Test Lab is the correct answer. Next question. You plan to store 20 terabyte of data in Azure. The data will be accessed infrequently and visualized by using Microsoft Power BI. You need to recommend a storage solution for the data. Which two solutions you recommended? Option A, Azure Data Lake. Option B, Azure Cosmo DB. Option C, Azure SQL Data Warehouse. Option D, Azure SQL Database. Option E, Azure Database for PostgreSQL. So we have to choose two solutions for the given statement. So first, Azure Data Lake and Azure SQL Data Warehouse. Why these two means I will explain. Azure Data Lake storage is high scalable and cost effective data lake solution for big data analytic workflows. It's suitable for storing large volume of data, including infrequent access data. Azure Data Lake storage integrates well with Microsoft Power BI for data visualization and analysis. So, the solution for the scalability, cost effectiveness, and integration capabilities with Microsoft Power BI, making them suitable choices for the given scenario. So, for this question, Azure Data Lake and Azure SQL Data Warehouses are the two solutions which we have recommended for the scalability, effectiveness, integration capabilities for the by using Microsoft Power BI. Next question. You have an Azure environment that contains multiple Azure virtual machines. You plan to implement a solution that enables the client computers on your on-premises network to communicate to the Azure virtual machines. You need to recommend which Azure resource must be created for the planned solution. Which two Azure resources you include the recommendations? Option A, Virtual Network Gateway. Option A, B, Load Balancer. C, Application Gateway. D, Virtual Network. E, Gateway Subnet. For this question, the two Azure resources that should be included in recommendation are Azure Virtual Network Gateway and Gateway Subnet. So these are the two resources which we include the recommendation. Virtual Network Gateway, Gateway Subnet. Why? Because Virtual Network Gateway and Gateway Subnet enable secure communication between your on-premises network and Azure Virtual Networks. This provides VPN connectivity allowing client computers on the on-premises network to establish a secure connection to the Azure virtual machines over the internet. Together, the gateway subnet virtual facilities establish a secure communication channels between on-premises network and the virtual machines, enabling a client computers on the on-premises network to communicate with the Azure resources. Therefore, these two resources are essential for implementing the planned solution. Next question. You plan to migrate a web application to Azure. The web application is accessed by external user. You need to recommend a cloud deployment solution to minimize the amount of administrative effort used to manage the web application. Options are software as a service, B, platform as a service, C, infrastructure as a service, D, database as a service. So the correct answer is platform as a service. Why? The platform as a service is a cloud-based platform with the necessary infrastructure and middleware components to develop, run and manage application. With platform as a service, the cloud provider manages underlying infrastructure such as server, storage and network. While the user focus on deploying and managing the applications itself, it reduces the administrative effort required to manage the web application compared to infrastructure as a services or an on-premises solutions. Why software services not means? It refers to ready-to-use software application hosted in the cloud where the provider handles all maintenance and update migrate for custom web applications. Why it is C option is not why. Infrastructure as a service is not. It is virtualized computing resource over the network where users manage the application, data, runtime, middleware, administrative effort compared to the platform as a service. Database as a service, why it is not means? Specifically, it refers to cloud-based database management system which may not address to the broader needs of migrating and managing a web application. So, according to ADC, PaaS is the most suitable deployment solution to minimize administrative effort for managing the web application in Azure. So, the correct answer is option B. You plan to migrate several servers from on-premises network to Azure. You need to identify the primary benefit of using public cloud server for the server. What should you identify? Option A, the public cloud is owned by public, not a private corporation. B, public cloud is crowdsourcing solution that provides a cooperation with the ability to enhance the cloud. C, all public cloud resources can be freely accessed by every member of the public. The public cloud is a shared entity whereby multiple corporations each use a portion of the resources in the cloud. The correct answer is the public cloud is shared entity where multiple corporations each use a portion of the resources in the cloud. Why it is means one of the primary benefit of using public cloud service such as Azure. The shared nature of the infrastructure in public cloud environment, multiple organizations can utilize the same physical hardware underlying infrastructure resources such as servers, storage, networking. This sharing of resources allows for a great efficiency and cost effectiveness as the cloud provider can achieve economics of a scale by serving many customers simultaneously. It enables rapid scalability and flexibility also. Easily scale up or down their resources usage based on demand. Therefore, identifying the public cloud as a shared entity where multiple corporations use a portion of the resource in the cloud is the highlights the primary benefit of leveraging a public cloud service for a server migration. Next question. You have an on-premises application that sends email notifications automatically based on your rule. You plan to migrate the application to Azure. You need to recommend a serverless computing solution for the application. Option A, web app. B, server image in Azure Marketplace. C, logic app. D, API app. The correct answer will goes to logic app. If you know the Azure portal, in that we have some email notification to send the emails to the directly. So why this logic app means? Logic app in Azure provide a serverless computing solution for automatic workflows and integrating various services applications. In this scenario, migrating on-premises application sends email notification automatically based on a rule to Azure can efficiently achieve using a logic app. Actually, logic apps allows you to define workflow using a visual designer without needing to manage the underlying infrastructure. With your logic app, you can usually create triggers based on events such as triggering rule for sending email notifications and define actions to be taken when the trigger condition is met, such as sending the email notifications. Logic App supports integration with the various services, including email services like SendGrid or SMTeam, making them suitable for automating email notification. Therefore, recommending a logic app as a serverless computing solution for this application migrating to Azure aligns with requirement for automating email notification based on rules while leveraging serverless capabilities. So automatically email notifications which we can send based on the Azure rule. So we can use that. For this question, we can recommend it as a solution logic app. So these are the questions which they have frequently asking in AZ-900 certification. You go through last videos also and I will upload more and more videos on this certification. So go through this channel. Please be subscribed, like and share. Thank you. Thank you one and all.